Hello and welcome back to Aragorn in the Middle-earth project. So, if we have a look at Mordor over here, we'll see that their name used to be nice and straight like this, but now it's kind of gone diagonal. Why is that a big deal? Well, it means they've taken over some lands here, which isn't very good, because that means they've expanded an awful lot. They seem to just be, like, going completely over the world, which is not looking very good. Now, apparently this place right here is actually Rohan, just by a different name. So, yeah, Rohan and Gondor look like they're next on the chopping block, and beyond them, there's not really anybody who can put up a fight. So, yeah, we're going to have to expand a lot over here and see how much we can get. So, we did have to take a new ambition. I've taken build a war chest, and, yeah, we have enough influence so we can declare a war. So, who are we going to go for? Well, declare a war against the wilderness. I have no idea how strong we need to be here. I think we might need to be bold to make this go off anywhere, but yeah, we don't have a lot of men. We only have 200. Yeah, although we have 200 men who are, to be fair, 250% better. So that would mean that we have about 2.5 times that many. So about 500 odd, roughly. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so I would consider perhaps attacking somewhere like here and seeing how we do. I mean, we only lose 300 influence for declaring the war. I don't know. Be interesting. Oh, so wait a second. That just... so that's only for one province. Oh, if it's only for one province, I'm not that into it. We might as well just take Weather Hills, attack somewhere a little bit smaller as a first test. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Declare, settle in Midgewater Marshes. Right. So we'll raise our men, I assume. Our vassal men are a little bit spread out. The ones over here we're not going to bring, because if there is a fight, they're going to have to walk through those lands anyway. Right, and we'll merge up. Let's see how we're doing. Right. Doesn't look like there are any men that we actually have to fight off. Which might mean it's just, you know, you declare the war and you do the war. Which would be fine. Yeah, sure, we'll lead with Mitcham and Ceradan on each side. We'll just move to Weather Hills. Seems to be fine so far. Yeah, it just appears like you need to siege it. Okay, well, that's not too difficult. I believe there are more things that you need to do afterwards. So, we've taken that. We're going to then offer peace, force our demands, which of course gives us the new land. We can disband our troops, and then it gives us some more stuff. So we can create the Duchy of Weather Hills, which we don't really need to do. We still have extort subjects. We still have vassal levies raised too long. Now it says that what we can do is we can send our steward somewhere. So if I go and check our Middle-earth decisions, and then I go down here to open index, purging and colonization. So, in order to expand into the wilderness, you must declare a war with the settle Caspelli. Once you have occupied and annexed the land, you must send your steward on a colonization mission to that province. Then activate the colonize province decision. Okay. Well, he doesn't have a colonize mission, that being the major issue there. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do about that. Maybe oversee construction? Maybe that's what it's meaning? That would be the one that, if I was to put one of the default ones in there, oversee construction would seem like it. Do we have a new thing? No, we still have the Middle-earth decisions open. Colonize wilderness with dwarves. Interesting. Colonize with elves. Colonize with halflings. Colonize Midwatcher. Okay, so we just have to send our steward there, maybe. And now these appear. Okay. So we need to have 500 influence. And then we also have to have more money. Okay. That's fine. Oh, it has job, but no title. Ah, so there might be a bug with that right now. Okay, or at least on the version I'm playing. I heard there might be a more recent version, but I haven't actually checked it out yet. So we'll double check that. At the very least, we've now expanded into the land. We could reassign what our steward does later. So it's got the wrong race and the wrong culture, but I'm not too worried about that as long as eventually it gives us men. Which it does look like it will eventually give us men. Okay, that's fine. We can send our steward back to collect taxes later. Yeah, I wonder why it's not showing up on that list. Yeah, there must be a more recent version. Or it's or the earlier versions had it working. Anyway, I'm considering attacking Breland next. The reason I'm considering attacking Breland is because we really need to expand, because otherwise Mordor are going to be a problem. So we may give up on the whole being a protector of the weak kind of thing and move on to the we have to kind of survive. So let's see, do we have any reasons to declare war? Isildur Nath reconquest of Breland. That's an interesting one. So we can just declare the war straight right away. We have more men. He has no alliances. It seems reasonable. Okay, we have enough men to do it. We have 300 versus their 500. How many do they have defending their lands, actually? Oh yeah, it's an early enough patch that we don't actually get to see. I was looking for it to on a later patch, as in a later patch of the game, it will add them up. But because we're playing on the Horse Lord ones, it won't, so we have to manually do it. So we need 400 men to siege their land, and we don't have 400 men. That's the problem. We could hire some mercenaries who would give us boats. That's not very useful. There's one of these holy orders, which we can't hire because we don't have enough piety. No, we just can't hire them. I guess it must be hired by someone else. Okay. Well, we'll wait then. We'll wait a little bit. Young Boron has finished his education and stewardship. That's good. He's got a lot of good stats, actually. He is a bit depressed. I don't blame him, really, because, I mean, have you seen what's going on over here? This is not good. Right, yeah, I think we just kind of hold out a little bit. Probably change our steward when we get a chance, but not much else that we can really jump on. A new bird has arrived in the Muse, while a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. Well, we are a composer, so we do like writing poems, so, you know, let's read the book. Let's see what it says. The poetry book is really inspiring. I can feel creativity bursting through my body. Give me a quill. We're aspiring poets now. Well, that's good. Yeah. At least we found something to occupy our time while the rest of Middle-earth gets destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wonder if they're actually doing any wars. Oh, yeah, he's in a few wars, isn't he? Oh, he's defending in a war. Oh, it's got some revolt wars against him. At least that's good. It's not complete, you know, Mordor ruling over everything, because he has to deal with internal problems. Well, that's fantastic, at least for just now. Hopefully it gives us time that we need. Okay, we've got a technological advancement. Oh, we start very advanced compared to, like, any other mod I played. Fantastic. We could get military organization up again. That's good. I guess that means we have a lot of retinues available. We could get one. That's actually quite a lot, because it would give us enough to take over Breland. That's cool. Technological advancement. Legalism? Possibly. Although it doesn't give us anything. What about this one? Significant status of women. Doesn't really give us anything that we can use right now. Short reigns years. Doesn't really matter. Temple vassal. I guess we just go for the feudal vassal opinion. It's like 3 opinion, but we'll take it anyway. That seems fine. We should just buy a retinue. If we have the money. We do. Do we have any special retinues? We have heavy cavalry, which would probably be very, very good. Right now, heavy cavalry are generally the ones that give you the most advantage, and like, out of any of these ones, like, they give you the best troops. So if we had the best troops, and then we had the best, like, bonus to the troops, so we had our 250 more troop combat ability, well, that would give us some just super powered troops. That would be cool. I'm not sure we necessarily want to do that, though, because what we need men to let us siege, so we're probably going to go for the one that gives us the most men. But I thought I'd point that out. So we can't get this one, because this one costs 1,000 retinue usage. Okay. We could get 50. We get the Knights of, what's that? Anu Minis. Okay. That would probably give us a fair number, so that gives us 50. How many do we... So that would get us up to 400, 421. We need 495. So that's not enough either. So if we went for this one gives us 100 troops. Okay. They're not the best, but that would give us... That would put us up to 100, and then 495, 500. We could just about siege Bree with that. Okay. The rest of them look like we can siege them right now. Yeah. So I think we buy that one. unless we can get multiple of another retinue. No, it looks like that's the only one. That might actually be the cheapest retinue. Well, this one's only 150, but then that's just 2 of those, so... Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense that we have both, actually. What are they? There might be... I think they're because of different cultures, so both cultures have a version of it or something. Okay. We're just going to get the elite company, and we're going to let that build up. Can we change where he goes now? Yeah, collect taxes over here. That's fine. Doesn't look like we can colonize. Oh, we've become ill because of an old wound. Well, at least we have a lot of health, so it's probably not going to do anything to us. We could keep getting... Well, a lot of these unlock no building. Okay, well, we're just going to go for the one that gives us tax right now. And we'll see what we can build. We can build a watchtower. Okay. Doesn't really give us anything. Anything better than that? Apothecary gives us more tax income. Yeah, we'll probably build up to that one then. Ah, we've become scarred now. That's good. Well, it's better than being wounded. The marshal has told me about his ideas. I couldn't really understand what he was talking about, but he was adamant in his belief that this would improve the military. Sure. We'll get the military tech spread. It's only 2, and it will allow our new military tech to go to all of our like surrounding places, so that's good. Oh, I didn't notice we have these message rules on. Interesting. I didn't change these, which it must be a mod specific thing. Interesting. Okay. I've lost ill, or it must be mod specific that those are the default, or that defaults it's showing. Or maybe that's the default in Horse Lords. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. That's just me noticing that after an episode and a half. Right, what else have we got? We could extort our subjects for more money. Don't really want to. We can build that duchy. Don't really want to. I think Bree is our next target. We need to wait for that to build up, though. No, that's the person under Mordor. We don't really want to join forces with them. Oh, we almost have 400. Like, we have a little bit more troops now. That's pretty good. Anything else that we could do? We could get a better marshal. Well, we can't, actually. But if we had a better marshal, we could get more men. Oh, Rivendell has expanded. Wow. Okay. What have they been doing? So they had that small bit of land, and now they've decided they're going to take all of this land all the way over here and just expand. Okay. So they're expanding into the wilderness quite a lot. Oh. Mordor's done something weird with its name. It's kind of bent over backwards. So it's taking some land down here. So I guess it's conquering all down here and all of these little places. So, all of these Haradrim places. Alright. Well, I suppose it's good that they're not focusing on, like, coming nearer us, but still, not good overall. Okay, our men are charging up. Store our subjects, don't really want to do that, still. Anything that we've got here that would give us more men? The peasants are complaining about our steward's activity. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. This one gives us levy reinforcement and tax income. Not really what we're looking for. Our court chaplain has sent us a small puppy. Yeah, we'll accept the puppy. Thank you very much, court chaplain. Right, we're going to name it Hunter. There we go. What else can we build over here? Militia? Militia gives us another 50 men. That might actually be worth building. Because that would then give us enough men that we could take over the Bree lands. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We still need to... Yeah, we don't have a lot of money coming in each month, to be honest. But what's happening here? So that's the... Oh, so that's the army of Naz... So that's some wights? Oh, I thought these were Nazguls, but these are actually wights. So these are slightly different, right? They are still creatures of Melkor. Okay, corrupted by darkness, all of that. So they are inhabiting the tombs around us. Okay, that makes sense. These are our tombs that it's coming out from. And now they're expanding into the wilderness near us. We probably want to deal with them at some point, I would imagine. Our dog is growing quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast, has a keen nose, and your dog handlers praise his good character. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, so what that implies is that the land that we take over is, like, that's, like, when it said that we could only take one province, we actually take it all. Because they probably did a settle war, and they took all of that land. We declare war on these people? It seems reasonable. They have 500 men. What are their bonuses in combat? They don't get any bonuses in combat. Well, that's good. They absolutely hate us because they're corrupted by darkness, and we're a guardian of Middle-earth, and it's a wight versus the true blood of, I believe that's Numenor or something like that. So, yeah. We could declare war. We could declare a holy war, which would be good, or we can declare a reconquest. Both are roughly the same. Okay. So we lose piety if we declare the holy war. Okay. They have 500 men. If they raise up their men, we can siege their lands. So I think we have enough to take them. I think we do it. I think we declare the war. Also, I'm interested. Are they able to change the wilderness? Oh, they've changed this to Elven. So they must be able to change the wilderness somehow. So they must have the ability. They must have the job. Unless we also have the job. I want to go and have a look into that, actually, and see what we're missing. Maybe it's just something that we can't see on our window, which might be unfortunate, but whatever. Right. Let's declare war. If you know, by the way, just tell me and I'll have that working for next time. Let's do this. We can offer them vassalization. Does this guy want vassalization? Not at all. He's, in fact, a higher rank than us, so he definitely doesn't want us. Oh, we just count rank? No, we're a duchy rank. Oh, it must be that he's equal or higher. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's declare a war. Isildur reconquest. I think we can do it. Right. Raise up our troops. Raise up our vassal troops. Merge up here. These vassal troops aren't coming because they're going to be too far away. Right. Let's see what they've got against us. They haven't got their army towards us yet. Okay. Young Arnador seems to trust everyone. We'll try and make him charitable instead. That's fine. We have our 3 leaders. What's this one? He's a dreamer. Oh, work in progress. Fair enough. Let's head down here and see if we can fight their army. I'm not going to give up anything for Arnador. That's fine. Right. I can't see their army yet, which is worrying. Are these hills? These are hills. Okay. So that means if we were to attack in, we'd be at a disadvantage. Oh, they're coming for us. I think we can take them. 500 versus 479. I think we can do that. Because we've got the hill bonus, and our troops are naturally better, and they don't have leaders on all flanks. They're being led by creatures of Melkor. Oh, a warrior orc. Okay. So it's the orcs versus us. Yeah, I think we're going to do well, because we've already won that flank. So we get the flanking bonus as well as our natural combat bonuses. Okay. I'm just interested where it shows up. It must just be an under the kind of under the hood thing here, because it doesn't show up as like a bonus to our... I assumed it might show up as a bonus to our commanders, but it doesn't seem to. Maybe it's if we hover... It's not showing up under tactics. I don't know where it shows up. Anyway, it must be somewhere. We'll just assume it's working. So that side's going to fall really quickly, and then it'll be 3 flanking bonuses versus the center, which should pretty much do it for us. Yeah, we destroyed them. Completely and utterly. Assault that down because we had enough men to do so. Chase their men down, and hopefully we can just wipe out the remainder of these people. 9th, 27th, so we're going to arrive much earlier, and we have destroyed them. Okay, we're going to assault this one down for some extra war score. In fact, we'll assault the next one down as well. 100% war score. We're going to enforce our demands upon these people, and we have taken all of that land. Fantastic. Right. Let's see what we can do. Oh, so this guy's now our vassal. Oh, I don't really want... We could demand religious conversion. But he just wouldn't accept our offer. Why not? Because he doesn't like her. So we could eventually convert the wight from being a creature of Melkor to being... That's a bit weird. Doesn't really fit with what I would be thinking. Okay. Oh, those are retinue troops. We don't want to disband them. Okay, we are threatening now, apparently. How threatening? Doesn't really say. But we're threatening. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, we got the land. That's pretty good. I like it. Who holds Old Forest? Count Tom. Oh, Tom Bombadil. Oh, alright, yeah. That's cool. We may go and take his land at some point. But we'll see. We'll see. How is Mordor doing? It's about to have a very, very large name if it takes over all of that land. Yeah. We don't often see a war, I think, because it's already taken over the land by the time we get there. Okay. There are hostile enemies in your realm. They must be purged and the threat removed. It may take a decade to destroy them fully, so it's time to send in the troops. Ah. So I assume this is us getting rid of this guy, basically, and his people there. Okay. We'll send in the troops. Is it working? I don't know. Maybe it increases revolt risk or something? Yeah, yes, because it's being purged. Well, that makes sense. Oh, wow. That's a lot of people who have risen up over here. Who are the Ormodans? Oh, okay. So I assume this is the forest trying to turn itself back into a forest, basically, and he's disappearing? Maybe? I don't know. It's not 100% clear what's happening there. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.